Okay. Hi, I'm Robin Forster with FeelSoAlive and FeelSoAlive Informed. And today I have a very special guest, but before I introduce him, I want to tell you a little bit about him. But Alex, it's okay if you want to go ahead and say hi to everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Alex Stephens, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, I'd like to welcome all of our viewers, whether you're watching live or on the replay. And let me share with you a little bit about Alex. And I'll be looking down at my notes if you're wondering why I'm looking away. Okay, Sensei Stephens was awarded a third-degree black belt, which is pretty amazing, even for those of us who don't know much about it. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you.
His credentials are recognized by the American Karate Academies National Association. He has been teaching karate to the adaptive community for 6 years, and he developed his passion for working with special needs teaching within the Oregon school system. He's taught SPED excuse me, my tongue, at Ashland High School and worked in behavioral classrooms at Springfield Public School System, and that's here in the Eugene area. Sensei Stephens was awarded the Silver Sidekick Angel for his work with special needs, which is pretty awesome. So good on you.
Thank you.
And his passion for karate has opened the doors to Reverence Karate-Do Insitute in Eugene, Oregon, and that was in 2020. Talk about a
That's
year to
right.
start something new.
That was a very interesting year to start, but we've been successful since then. So it's been very exciting.
Oh, neat. Well, the thing I should let everyone know, the reason, uh-oh, am I okay? I just got another notice that my internet was unstable.
Well, there was a small glitch, but you're coming in okay right now.
Oh, good. Okay. And the reason that I wanted to talk to Alex today, and I think this is going to be fascinating, is I met him through his wife, Shiloh, and I met Shiloh through networking here in the Eugene, Oregon area. The fun thing is that I also have a master's in special ed and have worked with special ed population, as
Wonderful.
has my husband. Mine was mostly in juvenile corrections. And now the whole adaptive piece, not only for kids, but as I'm aging, those of us who are aging are finding out that our bodies are not 100% agreeing with the activities that we think we should be able to do. So I'm excited to explore that. So, Alex, are you ready for the first question?
I am absolutely ready.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I opened Reverence Karate-Do Insitute in Eugene almost a year and a half ago, and I specialize in teaching the adaptive community. And the adaptive community is lots of different parts of the community. I've worked with autism and Down syndrome. I started a new program which starts in July, I'm excited about, for Parkinson's disease. So all ages. The adaptive community, if you adapt to the world around you, then you're part of the adaptive community. I adapt myself. I have a hearing disability and I have to adapt. And so we found that karate is a wonderful tool to help all of those people, whatever their needs may be, to gain confidence, gain balance, strength training, be more independent. Um, and I just absolutely love it. And so I started teaching in Ashland, Oregon, 2015. I started at Parks and Recreation there in Ashland. And my sensei allowed me to start teaching the class on my own as a brown belt, which was a pretty honorable thing to do. Usually you don't get to teach for a few more years. And so I developed this program, and it was open for everybody. And I got all different types of people in there from the adaptive community. And after every class, I'd go to my car and I'd just be in tears because I felt that I found my purpose. And I'm almost in tears right now talking about it. It's an amazing thing. But I love karate. I love helping people. It in turn helps me become a better person. And I just can't say enough about the power of karate and how it can help people.
Oh, that's, yeah, you almost have me in tears too. There's something special about finding your mission,
That's right.
and you did, and what a very special mission on top of that.
Well, thank you.
Um, okay, so now that we both dried our eyes, we move on to the next question. And so you told us a little bit about how you got drawn to this line of work. Um, can you tell us a little bit more about it, and maybe where you were before you decided to be a teacher and how you decided to go into special ed?
Absolutely. It's a pretty fun story. So
Okay.
I was working in a doctor's office. I wasn't particularly fond of what I was doing, didn't find my purpose yet. But I was training in karate, and I was assisting my instructor as I was acquiring rank in the system. And that's part of the curriculum, is to help others. And so one day my sensei asked me to help a student. And this student was not engaging with his peers, always had something snappy to say, just really didn't seem interested. And so my sensei charged me with the task, I want you to work with this young man one-on-one and see what you could do. And that's all he told me. And so I did. And I started the lesson, and it started off kind of rocky. It was a little rough. But for that 1 hour helping the student, somehow I made a connection. And when he left the dojo, he looked at me, he said, "Thank you." He bowed, and he said, "Have a great day, sensei." That was pretty cool. And
Wow.
so I talked to my sensei after that. I said, "Mr. Piddington, can you tell me a little bit more about this student? Something just didn't seem quite right." And he says, "Oh, well, that young man has autism." I said, "Wow, that might have been some helpful information, but I'm glad you didn't tell me, because it was a very profound experience." And so the next day I quit my job at the doctor's office, not knowing that I would have another job. And I applied as a substitute teacher in the Ashland School District. And sure enough, I landed the job, which was a good thing because I didn't have one since I quit the other one. And I started working with all different ages in the special education programs in the Ashland school system, kindergarten all the way up through high school. And so I started learning about working with the different members of the adaptive community. And I just started to develop my passion. And I was thinking, I know that I could help these people better if I was just allowed to teach karate in the school system. And so I pitched it to my superiors. I said, "This is what I do. I've been running a program through Parks and Recreation, and now at the dojo in Ashland Karate-Do." And they said, "We'll give it a shot." And so they allowed me to teach karate to behavioral students at the high school at Ashland. And it was kids that were just really having a tough time. Maybe it was the last stop before being expelled, or even ending up in jail. And so I had some violent kids. I had some kids with some learning disabilities. I had some young people that may have been abused at time. And I was able to teach karate within the school system. And it was just a wonderful experience. And in fact, I got to connect with one of the students who I was teaching 4 years ago. He just graduated. And he wanted to Zoom call me, and I hadn't heard from him in 4 years, to tell me how well he was doing. And he wanted to thank me for the gift of karate. And so a little bit about me in a nutshell and how I got started, and it's just been an amazing journey.
Oh, that is so exciting. My background is also juvenile corrections, and working with that population that you're just talking about, that you were working with. And I know that that is a very challenging population. And part of my attitude when I was working with them, because I got them when they were locked up, when they finally got caught, was that they had survived and they were there, and that was awesome. And now it was time to learn some different skills, because the
That's
original
right.
skills they needed to let go of.
Mm-hmm.
But really honored that piece in them about being able to survive, because some of the backgrounds, as you know, are horrific.
They are.
Yeah.
And so with karate, we're helping others help themselves, giving them the tools for Kaizen. And Kaizen means always seeking perfection, knowing you'll never reach it. So just being a little bit better at everything you do, a little bit at a time. Karate is how we treat people and how we treat ourselves.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's good to hear. That's very exciting. And so on to our third question.
Okay.
What is your gift that you want to give the world? Some tips, something that you can share that we can take away and use right now? Yeah.
Absolutely. You can better yourself by serving others. Give others a helping hand. Help them find their path to happiness, and it will in turn help you find yours.
Nice. So what would you suggest for people who need to take the first baby step in that direction?
Listen, somebody's going to tell you when they need help. They may not tell you with their words, but they may be telling you with their nonverbal communication, their facial expression, their body posture, all of those things where the adaptive community, or at least some of the members of the adaptive community, that's how they communicate most of the time. And they're telling you what they need if you just listen and you watch. And when you find that, and they've told you what they need, help. That's it. And when they make progress, you'll feel it. You'll feel that yourself is getting better by helping somebody else get better in something. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, it doesn't matter. Just help them in some way, shape, or form, because it all comes back. It all comes back.
Nice. Oh, Alex, what a wonderful note to end on. Thank you. Is there anything else that you want to say real quick? We're kind of up against the time, and I appreciate that you have a very pregnant wife sitting next to you.
Yes, very, very pregnant, but she's doing very well, and the baby will be here any day, which is very exciting. But my message to all of you is to look for the butterfly, the Reverence Karate-Do butterfly. Come find us. You can see us on ReverenceKarate.com or Reverence Karate at Facebook. And consultations are free. Come down and talk to me and see how I can help you help yourself through the path of karate.
Oh, excellent. And we'll put those links also in the show notes so people can find you easier. And I'm interested in the Parkinson's class you're looking at starting sometime.
Oh, so am I. That's Monday and Wednesday morning, starting in July.
Oh, cool. Well, Alex, thank you so much. I won't take up any more of your time.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It was an honor to be here, and have a wonderful day.